ongoing series Mr. Smith Goes To.
Wow, we love this series. Harry, this morning you are talking about the power of forgiveness.
That's right. By now, we've all seen that powerful moment in a Texas courtroom when a young man chose to forgive the woman who killed his brother. It's not the first time, though, that we've seen people forgive in the midst of tragedy. So what is it that gives certain people that power?
If you truly are sorry, I know I can speak for myself. I forgive you.
It happened when some of the press and a number of spectators had already left the courtroom. Both of John's brother, Brant, spoke to the court during a period known as the Victim's Impact Statement, the impact of which we can still feel.
I don't know if this is possible, but can I give her a hug, please? Please?
After the second pleas, the judge said yes. Their embrace lasted the better part of a minute. A reporter in the courtroom said she could hear Amber Geiger sobbing. This is the very definition of grace, the act of loving even your enemy, an act of selflessness which we'd like to think we too would be capable of. The Amish in eastern Pennsylvania immediately forgave the man who walked into a local school and shot 10 girls. 5 died. They even attended his funeral and vowed to help his widow. Sikhs in Wisconsin reacted similarly when a white supremacist entered their temple, killing 6 and wounding 4. Their message? Forgiveness and peace. When Dylan Roof shamelessly took the lives of 9 members of the Emmanuel AME Church in Charleston, the faithful there found love enough in their hearts to forgive as well. Hoda spoke with them.
Because forgiveness is like you letting somebody else off the hook, but you actually letting yourself off the hook. Because if you keep it, there's no healing with hatred. You have to love each other. That's our second commandment.
You know, you always want to forgive, and that's what we're taught. You know, sometimes I feel like I teeter-totter, but then I know that it's the right thing to do is to forgive. You know, it's what we've taught our girls. I don't teach them to hate.
The act of forgiveness is an emotional transaction. Hatred and anger are burdensome companions. Forgiveness can free us of those feelings. But it is an act that requires no small amount of courage and faith. So can I tell you a story?
Yes.
I'm in church years ago. The sermon is about the Lord's Prayer. And there's a portion in the Lord's Prayer where it says, forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And the guy says, think about that for a second. Is there someone in your life for whom you just have this Jones, this thing that person just drives you nuts? You need to let that go.
Yeah.
So I said in the corporate prayer, I did it. I did this thing.
Yeah.
I didn't see the guy in the news. I ran into him in the street like the next day.
Oh.
Right? And it was just I thought, there's some serious message in this whole idea that you release something in yourself when you give that up. So for those people that we've seen do this, it's a transaction, as I said in the piece, right? It's a two-way street.
I don't know if I
Like
can
the
do it.
give in forgiveness, it's like you have to give. It costs you something,
Right.
but it also repays something and helps you heal.
As a human, it's also counterintuitive to some degree. As a family member, that young man in Texas, what you just saw, I mean, that was one of the most unbelievable things I've ever seen.
His
That is
mother,
a difficult thing to do.
I feel like it is just
I only
a
pray.
witness to like, it felt like God himself is in that moment. I mean, I know
Well, that's a good
people
point.
believe
If you saw
different
it-
things, but when I saw that, I thought,
Yep.
there's proof that God exists.
Well, look in Harry's piece. It is a faith-based sort
what I
of
was gonna
theme,
say.
right? For all of us. There are many.
I don't know what did that interview with those folks.
Those women from
Right.
from South
That was
Carolina, and that
unbelievable, too.
that by the way is the common thread. There's also the woman whose child died in Columbine. She forgave the shooter and met with the shooter's mother, and again it was her faith. Like I think that seems to be.
You know why? Because it's not human. It's supernatural.
Yes.
It is
It is. To be able to forgive is so far and above what I think we're capable of that we do feel it's divine.
Right, you're supposed to yell in that victim's
Yes.
moment that they,
Yes.
you know, the court's supposed to yell, I hope you go to jail, you took my sister and my brother, and for him to exude so much grace,
Yeah.
it's just,
Spirit
it's why
takes
the spirit takes
Yeah.
over.
the other
That's it,
Yeah.
that's it.
Grant's mother says, I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely not there.
Yeah.
I know I ought to be there, but I'm sure not
Which is
there yet.
an amazingly honest
Yeah.
emotion.
Yeah.
And I think God is patient with our
Yeah.
journeys.
Yeah.
You know?
We better hope so.
Yeah, exactly.
Harry, that was
Harry hasn't
awesome.
been back to church
Now,
since.
Harry, Harry, you're the most experienced broadcaster here.
Yeah.
How do we go from that to the mighty pop stars?
Let's go.